When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, the Vanderbilt Commodores, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Black Knights will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense will go on the attack first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
The Commodores headed quickly to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking for room, it's Alexander. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Snagged in the middle, it's Stowers. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Back to throw, it's Pavia. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Cadets offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's short. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Black Knights will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Fires to the tight end. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. We have a new #1 team in the nation this week. Guys, they've made it to the mountaintop, and usually that just means now everybody's shooting at you.
I think a lot of people are waiting to see is how they wear this #1, if they change it all moving forward. But, David, talking to their players this week, they were saying they knew they were the #1 team before the season even started. Everybody else is just figuring that out now.
Yeah, and you got to love the confidence of this squad and going out and earning that #1 ranking, but it's another thing completely to keep it and to continue.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Turns it loose. Working the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Now on the option. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Using his legs, it's Alexander. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Commodores! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
They've been talking about this one all week inside the MAC, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. Western Michigan was far from the friendly confines of Kalamazoo, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Caught in the backfield, it's Reed. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. Puts it out of the air. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Black Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Leaves it with the running back.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Commodores come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on first down. On the move and looking deep. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown Doors!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Looking to throw, it's Coleman. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. He'll field it close to the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Just a short pass to the tight end. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. The give on the counter. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Commodores will hustle to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
They'll ride the hot hand. Turning it on. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Vandy. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Look out, he's got room. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 2nd down coming up. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On his way from around the 50. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Commodores line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Power football with the run. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. And the Black Knights want to crank the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got...
He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Under fire. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the returner will be brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'll leave it with him. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. The running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage, and you can hit that curl route, and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. The inside handoff. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. Oh, he's got some space. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. That's exactly what you'd expect from this brave old Army team getting it done on the ground.
Yeah, they know who they are, they know what they want to do, and they're going to run the football.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. Got a man, it's Fortner. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
And the Black Knights are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Pavia. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Reed. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Takes the easy completion. Touchdown, Army! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Got it in the middle, it's Sherrill. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Caught behind the line. It's Hudson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Commodores moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Catches it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quarterback now breaking the field. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. To the air, it's Coleman. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it to the back on the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Just enough time to get off one more snap. And he gets to the line quickly and spikes it, saves a little time, and they'll have a chance to put a 3-spot on the board before halftime. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in West Point for an entertaining first half than you? And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Blake Field inside Michie Stadium.
The Commodores will boot it away to start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air, it's Coleman. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete and charged loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Hudson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keeps it on the bootleg. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Using the quick game. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hoskins. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Commodores in the hurry-up. They'll try to get it through the air. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, this quarterback normally makes defenses look very silly week in, week out with his speed, but he has yet to face a defense like this. This defense accepted the challenge. They have stepped up. They have been disruptive. They have been living in the backfield all game long. That already the 3rd sack of the game for this unit.
The Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Reed. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Coleman. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. The give out of the gun. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Got it in the middle. It's Alexander. Nice pick up there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you
breaks into the open. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Catch in the middle, it's Alexander. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. Good enough for a 1st down. Trying to run, it's Alexander. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Here comes the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Going for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Quick release by the QB. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Black Knights will punt this one away. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Wants to throw. It's Pavia. Flushed out of the pocket. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
The Commodores send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Reed. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Pressure coming. Caught over the middle. It's Fortner. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. The lone back's got it. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. That's a first down for the offense. Right back to the well. Hard running there.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. The option look. Now the toss. And he's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it, first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. On the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Fires to the big fella. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. The Commodores come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Commodores back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're going to ride this running back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Commodores in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Commodores will snap it on first and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll try to pop the draw. Touchdown, Vanderbilt! And the route is on. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking. Oh, he wants it all. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
catch in the middle. It's Hudson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give on the inside. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. Runs through the tackle.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Quick strike complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Commodores will send out the punt unit. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's short. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The give to the back. Slithers into space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Black Knights are flying down the field. They'll give it to him again. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. And the Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. There he goes. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Black Knights kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Running to Green. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Coleman. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
7 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it.